Hi, survivors. It's me, Prepper Zan, reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well, because what's going on in this world is not. Now, millions set to lose Medicaid coverage. They said as many as 15 or more as pandemic era rule expires. These people are so demonic, man. Up to 15 million people are expected to lose their insurance in the coming months. Children, young adults, and Black and Hispanic people are most likely to be affected. These people lose this Medicaid. That's going to be a lot of debts. I'm going to say unfortunately, but that's what happens, because if people can't get the medical attention that they need and they already have health issues, it hurts. It hurts more than it helps. A pandemic era rule that protected people from losing their Medicaid coverage will expire Friday, which was yesterday, or is it next Friday, put millions of people's health insurance coverage at risk. It goes on to say, usually Medicaid recipients need to renew their coverage every year, and if they are no longer eligible, they lose their coverage. But lawmakers passed a rule in 2020 that kept people automatically enrolled in the government program, even if they no longer met the requirements for coverage. That protection will end Friday at midnight, leaving up to 15 million people at risk of losing their health coverage, according to an estimate from KFF. All this is a setup. They meant to do all this, allegedly, but that's what's really going on. It don't take no rocket scientist to see what these people are doing to everybody. Okay, so it goes on to say, a nonprofit research organization formerly known as the Kaiser Family Foundation, some 95 million people in the U.S. are currently enrolled in Medicaid and CHIP, which provides low-cost coverage to children according to KFF. But I bet you those ones who cross that border are not going to lose it. Allegedly. Even a small gap in coverage can be devastating, said Jennifer Tolbert, the Associate Director for the Program on Medicaid and the Uninsured at KFF. Some may not be able to get access to their monthly medications, she said, while others may not get access to treatment for their chronic physical or mental health conditions. The people most likely to be affected by the change are children, young adults, Black and Hispanic or Latinx people, according to Carrie Fry, a health policy professor at Vanderbilt University School of Medicine in Nashville, Tennessee. What is happening? Beginning Saturday, states will be allowed to begin unwinding a process by which they will resume their annual Medicaid renewals and unenroll people who are no longer eligible for coverage. Medicaid eligibility varies by state, but generally people can qualify if their income falls below a certain threshold. In New York, for example, a single individual whose income falls under $19,392 annually before taxes, or a married couple whose income is below $26,228 annually can qualify for the program. Going even slightly above that cutoff could make a person ineligible for coverage. People shouldn't expect a deluge of people losing Medicaid coverage on Saturday. That's exactly what's happening. A lot of people have lost it already. We know what's going on out here in the world. We're not listening to y'all. The unwinding period is expected to last about 12 months as state checks everyone's eligibility and send renewal and termination notices, although some states will do these checks faster than others. It's already happening. 8 states began sending renewal notices to Medicaid recipients in February, followed by another 15 states in March, Tolbert said. Despite the early start, no states are allowed to unenroll recipients until April 1st, which is today. Another 28 states are expected to begin the process in April. States must give enrollees at least 30 days to respond to a renewal notice and another 10 days following a notice of termination of coverage. During this 12-month period, 5 million to 15 people are expected to lose coverage. Tolbert said the unenrollments will begin trickling in April. People whose income has increased are expected to be among those who lose coverage, she said, but people who are still eligible but did not provide information that their state needs to confirm, like income or current residence, are also expected to lose their insurance, she said. Why is this happening? The continuous Medicaid coverage requirement was originally tied to the C-19 public health emergency, which will expire in May. Well, how's it expiring if y'all saying it's still going on? Y'all saying it's still going on because y'all still encouraging people to go get them jabs. See what I'm saying? Like all these conflicting messages and all these lies and demonic satanic activity In December, however, Congress passed the Consolidated Appropriations Act of 2023, which set a new end date for the Medicaid coverage rule of 31. Along with the new end date, states are required to attempt to contact enrollees prior to terminating their coverage. The change is disruptive, said Dr. Adam Gaffney, a critical care physician at the Cambridge Health Alliance in Massachusetts, who advocate for health care reform. Medicaid enrollment grew by 23.9% from 2020 to 2022, an increase of 17 million people according to 2022. Many of the patients kicked off Medicaid will likely have significant health needs, and they know this, and they want us all to die, allegedly. But that's what's really going on. It don't take no rocket scientists to figure out what these people out here doing. States will terminate Medicaid coverage if a person does not complete the renewal application by the state's deadline. And y'all, the stuff that they want people to do to renew, a lot of these people are senior citizens. A lot of people are poverty-stricken people who don't have the internet, who don't have a computer. You know, everything is ran by technology now. They want you to sign up online, or it's something dealing with that, or go on an app that they intentionally made not to work. They want people to upload stuff on the app. And then I heard from a lot of people that the documents don't go through on the app. I mean, all this stuff is a setup. They don't want the people to have it no more, because if people have it, they'll be able to keep up with their health. If they keep up with their health, they'll be able to live a lot longer. But that's not the agenda. The agenda is to eradicate as many human beings as they possibly can. Allegedly. But that's what's really going on. Shit. Tober said that if people have moved in recent months and haven't notified Medicaid that their address has changed, see how they just messing with people? If any little thing they can do to mess somebody else, to mess the poor lives up in the middle class, they're going to do it. They may need to check their previous address for the application. Others may have a language barrier and need assistance filling out the form. You see what I'm saying? Health systems, social service agencies, and community and faith-based organizations sometimes provide assistance to enrollees on updated Medicaid applications. He said people who lose Medicaid coverage will be eligible to purchase coverage under the Affordable Act. If the people can't afford health insurance, they have a Medicaid. So why y'all encouraging them to go and sign up for Affordable Care Act? That costs money. The termination notice should provide instructions. He noted the Inflation Reduction Act extended subsidies through 2025 for some people who buy individual coverage. This is crazy, man. Y'all, this is going to cause mayhem. It's going to be a straight jungle out here, a war jungle. I'm telling y'all, man. People losing, man, they losing their income. People losing their homes. I'm talking to people every day who are struggling. They're losing their benefits, but people crossing the border illegally can get all this stuff for free. They're getting housing for free. They're getting the Medicaid for free, the food stamps for free, the TANF, all this stuff. They're getting all this stuff for free, but our Americans are suffering. And the reason why we're suffering, because of this Luciferian system that's setting it up to be that way. Y'all be careful. We about to go through a living hell out here if you're not already, because it's already going on. Please go to purposezan.com, stroll down, send us your email address, get those newsletters out. If you're looking for land in bug out areas in Texas, I have some for sale and for lease. Go to purposezan.com. Please support the allegedly and the good luck with their t-shirts. All proceeds go back into the channel so we can continue to get this message out. If you'd like to make a donation to this channel, the links will be all in the description. And y'all be careful. Y'all be careful out here, man. These people setting us up for pure disaster. And watch this world, watch the weather. Smell your water, boil and purify your water before you use it. And watch all that nasty food you're eating and that you're feeding your children. Please be careful what you're feeding your children. If you want to put a lot of junk in your body, that's you. But please be careful what you're feeding your children and keep surviving. purposezan.com.